Hi friends, it's Danielle with Take Care Mama, and today I am talking about surviving distance learning with your ADHD child. This is a collab with Tanya from Project Happy Home. Her video is linked below in the description box, so be sure to check out her video. She homeschools her 3 kids, her eldest having ADHD, so she's going to have a ton of tips for homeschooling an ADHD child. My son is 8 years old. He is in the public school system. And like everyone, we have been dealing with distance learning for about a year now, which is just crazy. Can you believe we've been through this trauma together? So I do feel like the end is in sight, but I know a lot of you are still distance learning, and I thought I would share some tips that I've learned along the way. My number one tip is to take care of yourself. I say this in a lot of videos when I'm giving tips, and I think during this time, it is most important. A lot of you are working a full-time job and doing Zoom meetings, and you have other kids, and it's just a very challenging time. So we really need to be taking care of our own mental health so we can take care of everything else. And I truly believe that teaching our kids about taking care of their mental health by modeling us taking care of ourselves is greater than any lesson they will learn in school. So that's going to look different to each person, how they take care of themselves. For me, if I get up early and have my meditation and have my quiet time, I'm able to read a little bit for some time before the kids get up. My day is exponentially better because of that. So find what works for you and just prioritize it like it's the most important appointment on your to-do list, because it is. My second tip is to work with your child's teacher. I hear a lot of horror stories about teachers dealing with ADHD children, and it just breaks my heart.
Mommy?
Yeah, can I film this though?
Mommy?
Yeah. It breaks my heart because it shouldn't be that way. We've had the best experiences with our public school educators. I will say we had some doozies in the daycare preschool years. I want to be careful how I say this because I never want to blame the parents. I want to be careful how I say this, but it's happened to me. I think as ADHD parents, we can be very defensive sometimes, and rightly so. We've seen our kids not treated the way they deserve to be treated. And sometimes I think parents can enter a teacher-parent relationship with their guard up a little bit, and it causes kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy of some conflict. The vast majority of teachers, 99%, want the best for your child. They care. They understand ADHD. I think it's really widely accepted, and they want your child to succeed. That's their job. And so having a good relationship with your teacher where you can be on the same page. I talk to my teacher, my son's teacher, probably weekly. We catch up via email, and I've done this with all his teachers. We share different language that we're using so we can have consistency between home life and school life, what we are working on behavior-wise. And I just think it's so important to be on the same page as much as you can with your teacher. And I think having a strong relationship helps them advocate for your child more. And with that said, during this crazy time, it's good to check in with your teacher and let him or her know how it's going. There are so many times where I just said, it's not a good day. This is what's going on. And she says, okay, like put away the books and go outside with your child. This isn't life and death. It's not worth it. It's not worth him being upset. It's not worth you being upset. And it's just, even though I know that, it's just really It was really freeing to get that permission from her. And this kind of goes into my third point, that perfection is not the goal. I am a total type A person, and I found a lot of moms of ADHD children are type A. So I'd love to know if you're type A, if you're watching this and have a child with ADHD or something similar on a similar spectrum. I am a list girl. I am an achiever. I like to make a plan. I always get everything done that I'm supposed to get done. I was a straight A student in school. We're nursing. And while my son is intelligent, he is not type A. And she just spilled water all over me. He is not type A, and we didn't get everything done the whole time. And perfection is not the goal. Like I said, mental health is so important, especially now, especially with ADHD children. And get up each day and anticipate it's going to be a good day and anticipate you'll get everything done. But have that in the back of your mind, that's not the goal. Maybe it's 75% is your daily goal. Maybe it's 50%. And I will also link a video in the cards and below. We did kind of like a chore chart for distance learning with stickers and things like that. And that really helped my son visualize everything he needed to get done. But again, if we didn't get it done, it was okay. And if it wasn't perfect, it was okay. If I saw him doing an assignment and I knew he was doing it wrong, that's okay. It's not about perfection. It's not about perfection. So I hope you guys are doing well. If you are still in distance learning, those are my 3 tips. Take care of yourself, take care of yourself, take care of yourself. Develop a good rapport with your sons or daughters' educators. And lastly, perfection is not the goal. Mental health is the goal during this crazy time. And also, it's not going to be forever. I know a lot of you homeschool, and so this is your main gig. But for those of you in my shoes who are distance learning, just remember that this is a drop of rain in a huge bucket of time, and this will pass. And don't put so much pressure on yourself. So that's what I have. Again, be sure to check out Tanya's video linked below, in that video of the little chart I put together. And thank you so much for watching. If you aren't subscribed, I'd love to have you come on back, and we'll see you next time. Bye.